Hi everyone, my name is Hui, and today I'd like to present to you my final project for the CS158 computer networking. The project I'm working on is the public chat on the iPhone and iPad. First, I would like to talk about the language and the framework that I use for the project. Here, I picked the language Swift, written by Apple. Swift is powerful programming language that's easy to learn and use. You use Swift to write apps for iPhone, iPad, macOS, so on and so on. And the framework that I use is the Swift UI. Swift UI is a declarative framework that builds user interface and also written by Apple. It's very easy to implement and use to write a beautiful app. And for the server side, I picked Vapor. Vapor is an HTTP web framework for Swift. It provides a beautiful, expensive, and easy to use the foundations for the website, API, or cloud projects. And later on, it also lets you deploy the project on clouds if you like. And the projects that I write is the client and server projects. I use WebSockets. WebSockets can be thought as an endpoint in the communication channels that is bi-directional and establish communication between server and one or more clients. The server-side script will attempt to establish a socket and bind it to the IP address port. Specify the script will then stay open and receive connection requests and will append the respective socket object to the list to keep track of the active connections. Let's not waste time. I will move on to the code base. So here I have the Xcode IDEs open for the servers. So the server side, I have two structures, two objects. One is submit chat message, which is to sending chats, and the other one is receiving chat message, which is to receiving the message. And here is the established the WebSocket connections for the server. Let me run it. So as you can see that the server is starting on the address, which is the A0. I use the local networking. So when I have the server up and running, I will move on into the mobile app. Here is the projects, also the Xcode that's to write the iPhone and iPad applications. So let me run it on the iPhone first. As you can see it running, and now I will run it on the iPad. So as you can see, I have the iPhone simulator and iPad simulator. Let's see if I type the username, let's say Hui. I click continue. When I connect into the server, as you can see on the server side, it's telling me that the user ID, here the user ID already connected to the server. And let's put it for the iPad. Continue. Another, you can see another user have connected to the WebSocket with the different ID from the previous user. And now let me try to actually writing something on the message. Let's say hi. As you can see, you send in the message and the server receives the message and then respond to all the clients that connect to the same server. That's why you can see that the message pop up on the iPhone side. And let me drag into the iPhone. Hi, say my name is Hui. After you send in the message to the server and server public, the response all the messages to all the clients that connect to the same server. That's why you can see that the real-time trading in the applications. You can say like whatever, how I, as you expected, it will send to other clients. In conclusion, I would like to thank Professor Mortazai that to give me opportunity to work on my projects and understand more about the WebSockets. There are many things I would like to improve later in the project, which is like multi-threading or deploy my app to the cloud. And thank you so much.